This video is all about going back to basics. I know it's about how to meditate, and some people that have been at this for years or decades may think, well, geez, that's not for me. I'm an advanced meditator. Because I'm going to tell you about why and how to meditate, but it's for anybody. It's always good to hear this over and over again. The first half of the video answers the question, why meditate? And then I want to talk about how do you specifically do it. After decades of consistent daily meditation, I've learned invaluable things about how to do it and how not to do it. Buddhists often liken the mind to a restless monkey, often always searching for something new and unable to stay still. A metaphor that really vividly captures the chaotic nature of our thoughts and emotions. Imagine this, a monkey not just as a restless one, but also a drunken monkey and out of control. That's how our minds often operate without consistent meditation practice. So meditation allows us to observe our mental processes closely. And at first we reveal this chaotic nature of the mind, all these thoughts and emotions swirling around. We learn to tame this unruly nature with consistent practice. We bring a sense of calm. Maybe it's like giving the monkeys sedatives. This calmness it really feels like inner peace. Gives us some emotional mastery, helping us to be we can regulate our emotions. And it can teach us to detach from all the shiny objects, external distractions out there, and make us more resilient against life's challenges. Scientific studies over the decades have validated the effectiveness of meditation. We've done EEGs and fMRI scans of people that meditate and found that it's changing the brain. It's not a passing trend. It's a timeless method of mind training that stimulates growth and development and really contributes to brain health and strengthens this thing we all know about called mindfulness. And we become aware of the present moment without judgment. Why do we do this? It leads to wise responses instead of reactive patterns in the world. And meditation also opens the door to enlightenment, where we kind of transcend the ego and have a deep sense of connection with our true nature of peace, love, and wisdom. And this transformative potential highlights the profound changes that consistent meditation can bring. Now let's get into what meditation actually is, how to do it. It's about sitting quietly and being fully aware of the present moment without trying to change whatever's happening. Sounds simple, right? It's a practice of just focusing our attention on nothing in particular, not getting caught up in the continuous stream of thoughts that often flood the mind. Just seeing thoughts like passing clouds. They come and they go. Sometimes they're big clouds, sometimes they're stormy clouds, sometimes they're fluffy clouds, but they're all just ultimately fleeting. Meditation teaches us to observe these thoughts without getting carried away by them. And this really fosters a deep sense of stillness and clarity. So step one involves setting a timer. Make sure you use a timer and just set it for, 20 to 30 minutes. Find a quiet space if you have one, where you can kind of sit comfortably in an upright posture. Sitting on a chair is fine. Just have a straight spine. Maintaining this kind of straight spine is crucial, and is mostly to combat drowsiness that comes up for some people during meditation. And using a back support is fine as well. But ultimately, relying on your muscles for support will sharpen your alertness. So closing your eyes if you find that helpful, and then just sitting and noticing the breath. Noticing how the breath just flows naturally. Nothing to do with it, just let it flow. So the essence of meditation lies in observing whatever is unfolding, including thoughts, emotions, without getting entangled in them. Thoughts like checking emails or planning the day may come up, that's fine, but instead of diving into these mental narratives, you just acknowledge them and let them pass. And this process trains your mind to remain focused and accepting, gradually increasing your ability to stay present and undisturbed by all the fleeting thoughts. So this simple meditation technique doesn't require extensive reading or lots of equipment. It's really what's key is consistency. Regularly practicing this method. And gradually your meditation kind of takes on a power of its own. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, leading to deeper and deeper awareness. So perfecting it isn't the goal. It's just about observing the mind, its tendency to wander, and then just coming back again and again to the present moment. You'll inevitably get carried away many, many times by thoughts, sometimes for a few seconds, a few minutes, perhaps your whole 30-minute sitting. Whenever you notice it, simply bring yourself back without any judgment, without any frustration. During your meditation session, you'll experience distractions, excuses, the urge to stop practicing, the urge to complicate the practice. There must be more to it than this. Many traditions add rituals and theories, and there's lots of philosophies out there, but these are just distractions. The essence of meditation lies in its simplicity, sitting quietly, observing what's arising, being fully present, non-judgmentally. And as I said, your mind will likely resist meditation. It's going to seek distractions. It's going to seek to complicate the whole process. And this can manifest as, oh, well, maybe I'll do it tomorrow, not today, or maybe I need to read more about it before I do any more. Maybe I'll listen to a talk about it rather than do it. Simply recognize these tendencies and just go on and do the practice. It's, again, consistency is paramount, no matter what's arising in your life. So establishing a successful meditation habit requires a daily commitment. It's like going to the gym to get fit. And so the benefits accrue over time with, you'll see significant shifts happening after months and especially after years of consistent practice. You may not even see it, but ask the people you live with and they'll tell you, wow, you've changed. So you realize that there's a gradual process that's unfolding, and this will help you stay dedicated to the practice. It's common for people to question the practice or doubts to arise. It's one of the 5 hindrances. Some may wonder why they keep doing it, because they're not really seeing much happening. The key is understanding that meditation does work for everyone, but it requires this consistent practice. It's about training your mind over time and not expecting instant changes or results. There's also a misconception out there that some people just aren't good at meditation. I've heard this many times from different people. I'm just not good at it. And this belief's unfounded. It's a skill that involves practice. Don't judge yourself based on your early experiences. Focus on consistency, and don't judge yourself either if you miss a session or two. During meditation, a lot of things can come up. People may experience various emotions. Of course, there's sleepiness and boredom, agitation, frustration. These all arise for everyone at some point. Just understanding that every experience during meditation is valid and part of the process. It's a part of the journey to feel anxious, sleepy, bored, calm. So embrace all these experiences without judgment or without self-criticism. And during turbulent times in your life, meditation may seem really challenging. It's okay to have really rough sessions. It's your commitment and that gentle effort that matter. So even in difficult times, sitting down and meditating is most important. These are the most important times to meditate. Meditation's teaches you that you don't have control over anything, and that's okay. The goal isn't to shut off thoughts, it's to observe them. And so this practice creates a distance from your thoughts, which can lead to real clarity and inner peace. Finally, having a vision of why you're meditating is crucial. So reflect on why this is important to you. Or is it some emotional regulation? Is it happiness regardless of circumstances? Is it improved relationships? Overcoming negative habits? Maybe it's productivity, creativity, fulfillment in life. Maybe it's enlightenment. It's good to be clear about what's most important. And you can facilitate a fulfilling meditation practice by embracing the challenges that arise, staying consistent, and focusing on what's most important to you. So the potential of using meditation to attain enlightenment and a sense of oneness is truly captivating for many people. But this notion of transcending this ego that seems so messy and touching into your true nature can seem so enticing. And I talk about these in many of my other videos, but it's crucial for you to connect with what's most important to you, focusing on what resonates with you the most. This could be any one of those things I mentioned, or could be spiritual awakening. So I hope you found this useful, and it entices you to either engage in a practice or maintain that consistency in your practice and keep it simple. That would be my final message, is don't look to make it more complex. It is simple, but profound and powerful.